Well, this is where identifies a very specific three-part setup that signals a potential breakout. And this is really the core of the whole analysis, the thing you'll want to learn to spot. Think of it like a sprinter. First, there's that powerful sprint. That's your strong prior move. Then, the sprinter catches their breath, right? That's the sideways consolidation. And all the while, their body is getting ready for the next race to begin. The strength is proven, the energy is being stored, and the technicals are basically reloading for another launch. So one of those key indicators is something called the ADX. Now, don't get hung up on the jargon. All it does is measure trend strength. A low ADX reading just means the stock isn't really trending hard up or down. It's just moving sideways. But here's the twist. Rabel sees that not as weakness, but as potential energy, like a spring being coiled tighter and tighter, just waiting to be released. The second piece of the puzzle is the zero-line reversal on an indicator like the MACD. Just think of this as a momentum gauge. After that first big move up, the gauge was redlining. Now it's come all the way back down to its baseline, the zero line. It's essentially a reset button for momentum, letting the stock build a fresh base for another powerful push higher. Okay, so we've got the pattern down. Now let's see how this isn't just some one-off thing happening in one stock. Points to this exact setup repeating itself all across the energy sector, and that is what makes this analysis so compelling. And you can just see it plain as day right here. From Chevron to Suncor, the same ingredients are all coming together. You've got Chevron consolidating, you've got Williams with its momentum indicator resetting at that zero line. Suncor, it's formed this huge base that Rabel calls stored energy. See, it's the same pattern again and again. And the list just keeps going. Rabel also points out similar characteristics in other big names like Marathon Petroleum and Valero. Now, when you see a pattern repeat itself across multiple leaders in the same industry group, that suggests this could be a sector-wide phenomenon, not just a few isolated cases. A great setup in one sector is one thing, but it really needs the wind of the overall market at its back to succeed.